banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Second move.
The Zips will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff to the single back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
Working that left side now. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They'll send the back in motion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
No.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To go up top on first down. Picked off, and the old winning drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Hills. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Hilton. At the 45 on his way. Into the secondary on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Akron. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Clemens. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble and recovering? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Zips with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed and...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's talk about accuracy. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's on the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
And you immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chain.
One place to go to school here in Austin, and you know on Saturday night here, whether you're a victory lap or Cain and Abel's or probably an anchor would be more of your vibe. I just feel like something in the glass that's yeah, so just kind of it feels like a nice FCC all day.
About anything else I can do.
For St. Jose State, there is a situation for Texas that's small house. Lead to Schools.
Yes, they've been a bit off time in the first half. Right there, though, good examples. Quarterback taking steps, throwing it right away. Joel turning around, making the catch. Somebody makes a defensive coordinator press stuff. That's been pretty happy, but that timing, getting rid of it quick. That's a big change second half because Texas knows they're going to be throwing. The DC line, they are pinning at their ears. Give up second 3.
The domain of the Big Cats is evident throughout college football. Tigers, Lions, Wildcats, and Cougars. The apex predator of the jungle or the mountains just prowls this landscape, and when we get a pair of them together, claws will certainly fly. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River. Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a slide from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Americans, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Polish with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started.
What's going to happen? And he may give up.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
She was laughing over it, so it was the middle course of the process.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They're gashing this defense.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Guys, let's chat about Akron. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
Looking to throw on third. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Going up top again. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Punt is on its way. Now it's going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Takes the handoff. It's Clemens. Got the first down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clemens. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Let's see what they've got on second down. They go to the ground. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. There to make the stop, and he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started.
She always makes the perfect play. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she earns 6% cash back in the category of her choice, like online shopping, for the first year from account opening.
First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Works the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll run it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on third down. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Going for it all. Finds a spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Looking for space to the left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning this one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster. And they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground with the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When that 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball to coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. Wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he could head toward halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. That's one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
Finds the big tight end. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
This time he's got his man. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these 2 quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on 3rd down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Back wide open.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kidd Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be knocked down. from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive. A little ground cover to pick up the first. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
At the 39, first down for the offense.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass.
Oh, come on. You got to get out.
Short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Gets it out fast. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I not telling my running backs, who's already put the ball on the ground once today. 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the down.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Akron! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice.
Got some room to run. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. Just taking care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the downs.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Trying play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Shit.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his 25. Needed just a little more help. Turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell.
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started and come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Putting a tire on his head.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard
Oh,
line.
God.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Breaks into the open. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Those are blocks,
I like
dude.
the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The Zips back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've reached the 2 minutes. And the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
It's Gillette's best shave. And with the very sharp cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer and give you a fresh blade feeling time after time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get. Keeps getting better.
And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving.
Be ready wherever the season takes you. Marriott Hotel Brand, every kind of fan. Official hotel partner, the NCAA.
They'll try the run.
This was my goodness.
Take a break to let him be checked out.
Thank you, Discover. You're still in the best. Unlike me.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but not able to get to the first down marker.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it, you go out of bounds. You've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Zip.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Arch Manning with 5 touchdowns today against San Jose State.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
8 to 7 final minutes here in Austin. SEC header today. SEC actions throughout the day. Remember, Ole Miss and Kentucky coming their way, and then Oklahoma hosting Michigan tonight. Plus, Houston.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards.
Brent
And
Venables
they
calling
built
plays
a
on defense
deficit,
for
and
Oklahoma.
they've
They're
been
gonna be trying to
sluggish. And they
confuse
just
him.
need something
And I can't wait to
to
watch
get
that.
going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of
Walker
sorts and out of
Egan.
rhythm this whole game.
The pushing hard here in this fourth quarter. Getting back for the ball is Scholes.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting till the bitter end as they will concede defeat.
The Texas defense now has their backups finally in the game. They've been so good this season after allowing just 203 yards against Ohio State. That's like 270 yards in this game.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
This side of the ball. I think the eyes will continue to be on offense as Arch Manning continues to develop. If that offense catches up, this is a team, Joe. Some big things this year.
The 3rd down and 4. And that was batted down, going right into that passing lane. And denying him was Harold Canoe.
Yeah, and D tackle is a big question on this defense coming into this year. They lost 4 draft picks at defensive tackle the last 2 years, all taken in the first 3 rounds. So Sarkisian goes to the portal. He brings in Full from Purdue and trying to shut
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready and getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David